What is this thing? Some kind of strange ore? Oh my god, what the hell is that? Hey guys, it's Pat and welcome back to another mod showcase. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Eternal Frost mod. It adds in a brand new dimension, which is like the polar opposite of the Nether. It is freaking cold here. And that's why I built this little shelter, got some heat going. One thing you're going to notice is above the hunger bar, there's a brand new bar. And as it goes down, you freaking freeze to death, which is awful. You'll actually die when it gets to the bottom. So what you need to do is get next to some blue flames. So if you stand right next to them, the bar is going to go all the way back up extremely quickly. So that's why you're going to need some kind of shelter like this. And you can see there's a bunch of brand new blocks. This mod adds in bosses, dungeons, and all kinds of cool stuff as well. So what I'm going to do is meet you guys at the portal and show you how to enter this dimension. So guys, I'm back, and here is the portal to the Eternal Frost dimension. Just looking at it, you can tell it's going to be really cold. There's like snow blowing out of it. So to make this portal, what you're going to need is ice obsidian, and that is made with blocks of snow and obsidian in the middle. And then you light it with flint and diamond, which is pretty similar, except you use a diamond instead. So it's a diamond and flint. Light it up, and you get to head into the new dimension. And the cool thing about this place is there's actually like a lower like cave area, which is probably where you're going to spawn. But there's also a surface to the place as well, and even villages that can spawn there. If you look around, some pretty cool torches you can make. A lot of the items you make in normal Minecraft can be made here, except for like a different, colder version. Like, look at the chests. Everything just looks so cold here. Here's a little shelter I made. And if you look around, it's a giant cave. It's very open. It's kind of going to remind you of the Nether, except very cold. And there's tons of mobs around. So let's get started on some of the cool stuff. In this dimension, there's quite a bit of mining to do, guys. There's 5 brand new ores around. And since it's a giant cave, it's really not that bad actually finding this stuff. But we're going to start off with some weapons, armor, and tools, and there is a massive amount. I mean, look at this. So there's the crystal set, ice cobble, which you'd probably guess is very similar to cobblestone, snowbark, arcdite, and cold steel. And this right here is the pelt set, so this is actually from killing one of the mobs. And guys, since there's so much stuff, I'm not going to go over all the recipes, but I can say that they're extremely similar to normal Minecraft recipes, like these right here. Crystals instead, you know what I mean? And the one difference is with this stuff. Instead, you use snowbark sticks instead of normal sticks. You're going to find trees down here in this dimension. They're not super common, but there's one like directly in front of us. And that is how you're going to create those sticks. But lots of different sets. This one as strong as diamond, as strong as stone, iron, and this one diamond as well. And so, same with this one. A lot of different like diamond varieties here. And some pretty cool armor you can make too. And also the bow. Same recipe too. It's just sticks in this position and string right there. So pretty easy to make all this stuff. I don't need to go over every single recipe. But yeah, all the recipes are the same as you'd expect them to be. Crystal, you know, requires crystal. Arctite requires arctite. And a lot of this stuff is going to come from these ores you're going to find in this dimension. But I'm not going to test any of that out because there is some really epic ones in this chest. Look at this stuff. The models look cool too. Like Thor hammer right here. Ice ball staff. I'm going to test the coolest ones. Most of these, I think actually all of these drop off bosses, so there is no recipe. Snowblower, magical harp. The ice rod's the only one I can't figure out how to use, but the armors are really cool too. They all have like special effects and stuff like that, so I think we will grab all this. So first off, guys, Thor hammer. Lightning when you throw it. So you actually throw this weapon, which is kind of cool. Where's the lightning coming from? I just wonder because, you know, of course, there is a ceiling here. But very cool. We should actually find some mobs to test these on. As you can tell, this dimension is extremely dark, but here's some mobs to test it on. Yeti right here. So I could throw this at him, hits him with lightning, lights him on fire. It's pretty awesome. And if you're wondering what this is, it is one of the dungeons. We'll check it out in a little bit. Alright, the ice ball staff makes an awesome explosion. I actually thought it was a different thing for a second. So yeah, this one actually explodes when it hits your enemies. Extremely powerful and pretty much is gonna kill anything. The snowblower though, this one just shoots like a snowball. Extremely powerful snowball. And of course now all the ice pig zombies are after me. So these guys are the same as a zombie pig man, except they're, you know, they like the cold instead of the warm. They're the opposite of them. And the magical harp, haven't really seen too much like this in Minecraft before. Let me see, I think I see some like creepers. I see a creeper right here. So this, you hold it back, and a note comes and attacks them. Pretty awesome. It's cool to have stuff like this, because you don't really see it in Minecraft too much. And always good to have more ranged weapons. So now, guys, we're going to test out this armor. Some of it gives you a special effect, and others are just, like, really strong defensively. All this stuff is better than diamond. So let's see what we got here. You got Satan's Helm. Put this on. Potion effect, strength 2. Pretty sick. So that's going to make you a lot more powerful. Alright, let's see. Try these boots on. And these boots... Oh, these are the ones that make it so there's fire when you walk. All I can remember about these boots, because I did play with this mod in my survival quite a while ago, is it's really annoying to have these on. They burn everything. Of course, you don't take any damage from it, except it's really annoying, as if you build anything out of wood, it is going to burn it up really quickly. Alright, let's see what else we got here. These boots, I've got speed 3, so I can run around extremely quickly. The dimension is freaking massive, so this is going to be very helpful. Alright, what else we got here? This crown. And with this crown on, I'm not getting any kind of buff from that one. And the legs. Actually, if I remember correctly, I know one of these legs makes it so you can walk on water. It, like, freezes the water, so it might be these ones right here. Let's try the armor. Another strength 2 buff. That's pretty cool. Can you, like, combo these? That'd be cool if it turned to, like, strength 4 or something if you put them both on. Alright, these legs. Any kind of buff from these? None that I'm seeing right here. And the last one. Last armor. This one, fire resistance 2. So grabbing like a set of this stuff can be extremely useful. And the last thing to show... Oh god, where did you come from? Like right in my face. Scared the hell out of me. The ring of teleportation. It's like an ender pearl. You know, you just throw it somewhere and then you'll teleport over. So this can be pretty useful for getting around as well. And there is no recipes for any of these. And I did mention the ice rod. This one, I have no idea how to use. There might just not be an effect to it. It might be a work in progress item right here. Because when I use it in attack, you know, it does 1 damage. And if I right click, it doesn't do anything at all. So I'd imagine at the moment, this one's just a work in progress. Just walking around so far, you guys have seen quite a few different mobs in this dimension. And there's a lot, and some bosses too. So I'm going to try to grab some of these out and show you guys what this mod has to offer here. So this spider, you're going to see a lot of these around. They have 20 health. And we're going to have to kill you, bro. Get him with the music. Die from music. And you can see the drops are similar to normal, except now it's a blue spider eye instead. Like, there's so many different items that are, like, specifically from this dimension that are almost the same as the overworld. I actually see another spider right over there. Sorry I killed your friend. He's, like, looking at me. Alright, next one. Furry boar. This guy dropped some food for you, some pork. So it's nice to see these guys around if you really need some food. So, strike you with lightning. Ice pig zombie. I'm always, like, tempted to do that stuff. Very cool you can actually do it with this one, too. Alright, the magical harp. And he's dead. Alright, so let's see what's next here. Of course, the ice pig zombie you guys have already seen. The glaze. So basically, a blaze is the opposite of a blaze right in front of us. You're going to see a lot of these in dungeons. I don't think they spawn normally. I'm pretty sure they're only in the dungeons. And this one, the ice cube. So, basically, some kind of slime or magma, actually. It's like a magma. And we got a really small one here. Like, how could he possibly drop that much stuff? So tiny and drop 3 different things that were bigger than him. The next one is the horned goat, and does it look so good so far? I don't know. Not liking the model too much on this one. So I don't think we have any choice but to kill him. I'm sorry, goat. I just felt like you needed to die after that. You can see he dropped some wool right there. Alright, this one is a cold night minion. Oh my god, did you hear that? The boss spawns him in. I think he spawns in a couple, actually. And my god, you freaked me out, bro. Please stop doing that. Alright, he's dead, don't worry. Scariest noise ever. The snow owl is a little owl you're gonna see on the surface. 4 health. Say goodnight, snow owl. Alright, he dropped some feathers right there. Alright, the next one is the scarab. So, really freaking tiny little dude. But I'm trying to show you guys all the mobs. Some of them cooler than others. And you've already seen the cold creeper around here. The next mob is a saber tiger. And looks to be chasing after the spider. You don't like spiders, bro? Apparently not. Totally owned it. And the model on this one actually does look pretty good. Some of the other ones looked a little bit iffy, but this dude looks pretty awesome. Alright, let's see what's next here. Oh, the woolly mammoth. Dude is sick. Oh, he's attacking the woolly mammoth. He can't reach him, he's too fat. The woolly mammoth has 80 health. And yeah, now they're fighting each other. I think that the giant mammoth, yeah, he totally owned him right there. Huge dude. He dropped some kind of wool, I'm pretty sure. I think we're gonna have to kill him and find out. Alright, so this weapon should take him down pretty quickly. He's got a lot of health. Alright, what'd you drop, bro? Alright, so he did drop the pelt, which is specifically for that armor I showed you guys before. The pelt armor. So very cool. Next one is the Yeti. So we've seen a couple of these guys around as well. They have 20 health. And of course, there are villages, guys. They gonna attack him? I'm just curious on that. There are villages. I'm gonna show you one after, and the villagers definitely look a little bit different here in this dimension. One more thing, guys. I need to find myself a dungeon block. Alright, so these you're gonna find down in the world. You might be able to find them on the surface, but if you can, they're definitely rarer. So when you find one, you break it, and it actually turns into a dungeon. This is the only mod I've seen do this before for dungeons. So they do generate randomly, except you break one. I totally landed in the dungeon, and it spawns a dungeon. I just love how it works. So I got the stuff we need, guys, and we can head in here. You can see there's a couple different spawners. So basically, what you need to do is destroy the spawners, and this actually, like, progresses you into the dungeon. So I'm just gonna punch them, and now a chest has appeared. And you get a reward. You can see there's some food in here and stuff like that, but actually, it's not over. I just love the way this stuff works. So this right here is a picture of a shovel on it. So what you have to do is get a shovel, and then actually break it with that item. And then the dungeon opens up. And by the way, the water in this dimension is freezing cold. It's like lava, so this is a dangerous way to head. It's even killing the ice pig zombie. Thought you guys enjoyed the cold? Apparently not. Don't walk into it. It's very dangerous. Listen to me. They're stupid. But what you have to do is head through here. You can see the dungeon has expanded a lot, and in here, it's a pretty cool area. Lots of bookcases and stuff. You want to grab some of those. And another couple spawners. So now I'm going to break these spawners. Let me get this last one right over here. And once again, another thing with a shovel. So if I break this, now the cold night is here. And a new area opened up right over here. And this is where you find the boss. I mean, how sick is that, guys? This dude is pretty awesome. The sound effects are definitely intense. As you can see, he spawns in some minions, and he is so loud. It's ridiculous. Can you calm down, bro? He doesn't really have any special attacks except for that he summons in minions. So what we're gonna do is kill him, and I'll show you guys what happens. Okay, guys, almost got him down, and there we go. A chest has spawned in. And this is extremely important because it drops really good stuff. Can you guys please stop yelling for a second? Thank you so much. Alright, we're putting in peaceful because these guys are way too annoying. Alright, there we go. So in this chest, and I can finally hear again. Here they're like laughing in my head now. So in here there is a record, as you can see, and also a cold steel ingot. And you can use these cold steel ingots to create some armor as well. It was that like glowing blue set from before. But usually, at least in my experiences, you get some type of armor or a weapon in one of these chests. So guys, there is one more dungeon, and I figured we should try to get it. It's a lot rarer than the other one though. So let's see. Break it. Ooh, we got it first try. The queen spider. So this one is pretty sick. And you can see the queen spider is on top. And we'll take a quick look at the first floor. This one is much bigger. You can see there's spawners everywhere, chests all over the place. And I don't want to ruin it for you guys. You can explore this one yourself. But we will check out the boss here. The queen spider. She really doesn't have a special ability other than she like puts webs everywhere. And I think she puts a ceiling on the place too. See in a second. Hello. You have a very nice crown. If I hit you, will you spawn a lot of spiders? I mean webs? Yes, you will. Okay, so as you can see, this can be really annoying. Because when you're stuck in a web, it's just a pain. And now there is a ceiling, so there is like no escape to this fight either. So we'll kill it, and I'll show you guys exactly what's going to drop here. Almost got her down now. One more hit, and here we go. Come on, something good. It's completely random, by the way. And this one is so much better than the last one. I got 23 Thor's hammers. And I seem to have gotten 3 of the same thing. 3 Hades armor. So yeah, very random as I got 3 of the same thing. And a bunch of these cool hammers to throw. But I gotta say, I love the dungeons. I like how they set it up. It's so unique compared to other mods. I haven't seen anyone else do it like this before. One thing I wanted to show you guys is there's a lot of familiar items down here in this dimension. You can see in here, there's cold TNT, frozen bookshelves, frozen pistons, even like chests, doors, crafting tables, all kinds of stuff. And my personal favorite is the Eternal Enchantment Table. It's so much cooler looking, and it does the same thing. Look at this thing. Looks awesome. But yeah, what you can actually do is you can freeze items from the overworld and turn them into their frozen counterparts. And for that, you need the ice oven. All you need is frozen cobblestone to make it, so it's pretty simple. So you can see right here, TNT goes into cold TNT, pistons into frozen, and, you know, so on. There's just so many different things you could change. So I'm going to grab this TNT. We're going to put it in here. And the fuel is actually snowballs. So kind of cool. There's plenty of snow around if you check the surface anyway. And now we'll have some frozen TNT, which I want to blow up, by the way, guys. It's really tempting for me. Okay, so we got cold TNT. Let's make an explosion around here. Test it out. All right, let me try one. And it's about to blow. I love explosives and mods. Not really the best explosion. Let's see. Can I make this a little more interesting? Probably. Okay. So let me just get a couple. I'm just going to put down a couple, guys. Just, you know, just a few here. And see if we can make this a little more fun. All right. Somehow TNT is going to fly over to my chest, isn't it? I regret this. There we go. That was a nice explosion. So yeah, you can make the frozen one. Not that it does anything different, but the color, you know, it looks kind of cool that way. This mod does add in food as well. You can see in here, there's milk, frozen raw pork. Why would I want it frozen? Icy strawberry pie, bowl of goat milk. That sounds wonderful. Frozen pear, icy strawberry, frost wheat bread. It's probably really hard, I would guess. There's cooked ham, goat cheese, and even cold porridge. So a lot of different food items down here. Pretty big variety. As I mentioned earlier in the review, though, there are villages on the surface. So I've set this up. Set a little waypoint. Not waypoint. I set a command block for us to head there. And here we go. We're on the surface. There's actually like 5 different biomes or something. And here is one of the villages. Pretty cool place. And this is where they grow like different stuff, like, you know, their frozen strawberries and stuff like that. The frozen wheat. What's going on, guys? And if you trade with them, they do have useful stuff too. Like if I give him this, he's gonna give me a fishing rod. That's like such a bad example. Usually they have cool stuff from the dimension. Like, yeah, like this one. If I give him 19 coal, he'll give me some crystals, which make some of the like weapons and armor and stuff like that. I like how I showed one. He gives me a fishing rod for that. What a ripoff. And the buildings are the same, except, you know, decorated with this dimension stuff. And here's some iron swords, some food, and some stuff like that. But yeah, very cool. You can explore the surface, find these villages, brand new like crops and stuff for you to farm as well. And just a cool place. I just said it today, guys, and the sun looks freaking awesome. Actually, does it kind of look like a giant Pokeball to you too? Sort of. A little bit. But anyways, you can see there's different biomes, some cool trees. Obviously, a desert over here. You're going to find mountain biomes, all kinds of stuff, really. But the only structures that generate up here are the villages. So it's probably what you're going to be looking for when you're exploring this place. But I thought it was really cool that you can explore the cave systems and also the surface as well. But anyways, guys, that's about all there is to show with this mod. It adds in a brand new frozen dimension. There's bosses, dungeons, and all kinds of cool stuff to explore, as well as some really powerful weapons. If you guys want to check it out, the download, as always, is in the description. And if you enjoyed the review, I would really appreciate it if you left a like and subscribed. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time for another mod video.